So these are the Tempera Paints, and each muffin tin has all of the colors. So when you come up here to get some Tempera Paint, you don't need to take an individual color. Please take the whole entire muffin tin of paint back to your table, because otherwise if you take single colors out, when you come back you may not put it back in the same one, and then the colors get all mixed up and some trays end up missing some colors. So again, when you take the trays back to your table, take an entire muffin tin and share it with your table. All right, today I'm going to introduce you to some color families. We're going to talk about complementary colors, primary, secondary, and intermediate colors. We'll also talk about analogous colors. So first, complementary colors are colors that are across from each other on the color wheel, directly across from each other. So yellow and purple, orange and blue, and then green and red. Those are the three sets of complementary colors. You can even say that blue-violet, the complement of blue-violet is yellow-orange. The complement of red-orange is blue-green. The complement of yellow-green would be red-violet. If you take two complementary colors and you mix them together, you will get like a neutral tone, which would be like brown or gray, kind of think earthy. When you mix two Tempera Paint colors, you want to start with the lighter color first. So I'll use orange and I'll mix some blue with it, and I'm going to rinse my brush off. Another option would be to just have another brush to dip in the other color. I'm also going to dry my brush off because I don't want the dirty paint water to get in the Tempera Paint. So I'm going to take just a little bit of blue and I'm going to mix it with that orange, and that's going to make kind of like a brownish color. If I keep on adding the blue, I might get more of a gray. It'll go more to the blue side, but you can see that's brown. So if you ever need a shade of brown, you can mix two complementary colors together. If I keep on adding blue, you can see what happens here. So it's more gray. It's going to be a kind of a bluish gray or a dark brown. So that's complementary colors. You can get neutral tones by mixing them together. If you don't want a neutral tone, you want a brighter color, then you could mix two analogous colors together. And analogous colors are colors that are side by side on the color wheel. So we're talking about primary and secondary colors. So the primary colors are yellow, red, and blue. The secondary colors are orange, green, and violet. So if we take yellow and orange, we're going to get another bright color, an intermediate color, yellow-orange. So I'm going to take the lighter color and put it on my palette, rinse my brush off, and dry it. And then I'm going to take orange, a little bit of orange, and mix it with the yellow, and I will get another bright color, not a neutral tone, which is yellow-orange. If you want a shade or a tint, a shade is a color mixed with black and it makes it darker. So I could make a dark red or maroon by adding just a tad bit of black to it. Not much, because if you add too much black, it's just gonna look black. There's a maroon color, and you can do that with any color. You can make any color darker by adding black to it. If I want a lighter color, so say I wanted a light green, I would take the lighter color, which is white, and then put a little bit of green in it. And then I have a very nice light green. And I can keep on adding green to that to make it a little bit darker. It just depends on what I'm using it for and what effect I want.